Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. Now today I was going to read like this little story that I found on Reddit called Why You Shouldn't Stay Up Past Midnight on Christmas Eve. But when I clicked on the link and I went to film that video, I found out that it got taken down, so obviously I can't read it if I don't have it on my phone. So yeah, now I'm just going to do a couple more BuzzFeed quizzes. So of course I don't have any picked out because I just tried clicking on the link like 2 minutes ago. So I didn't really have anything else planned. So I'm just going to do, like I said, some more BuzzFeed quizzes. So I'm just going to pick out, as I always do, two BuzzFeed quizzes to do. So I'm just going through BuzzFeed now looking for two of them. I'm going to do this one first. Are you getting presents or coal? Plan a Christmas party to find out. So, what's your theme? An old-fashioned Christmas, an ugly sweater party, a Christmas movie marathon. That sounds fun. Love Christmas movies. A white elephant gift exchange. Blue Christmas, anything that gets us outdoors. Christmas in New York, baby it's cold outside. Christmas in Paris, or cookie exchange. I think I'm gonna go with just an old-fashioned Christmas. Like, have just a bunch of food and have like a little type of a get together type thing. Have just a bunch of food, Christmas lights on the tree, just have some Christmas music in the background, stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna go with an old fashioned Christmas party. What drink are you providing for your guests? Mulled wine, spiked eggnog, apple cider punch, a full hot chocolate bar, or holiday mocktails. I don't like any of those except, of course, hot chocolate. So I'm gonna go with the hot chocolate bar. Pick an activity to entertain your guests. Secret Santa gift exchange, snowman building contest, dance contest. I mean, I like to dance. I do a lot of TikTok dances, especially, so that could be one. A walk to view neighborhood lights, singing Christmas carols together, karaoke, making gingerbread houses, or playing board games. I think I'm gonna go with a Secret Santa gift exchange. Which cookies are you baking for the party? Gingerbread or sugar cookies? I'm gonna go with sugar cookies. Which Christmas movie are you putting on for your guests? White Christmas, Die Hard, It's a Wonderful Life, Frozen, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, or Santa Claus? I'm going to go with How the Grinch Stole Christmas. One of my favorites ever. Who is your guest list composed of? Coworkers, family, friends, or a mix of all of these? I'm going to go with a mix of all of these because I'm not just going to invite coworkers. I'm not just going to invite family or friends. It's like a mix of whoever wants to come. You know what I mean? Which holiday song is starting your playlist? Baby It's Cold Outside, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Santa Baby, White Christmas, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, The Christmas Song, Christmas Don't Be Late. Oh, I love that one. Or Mr. Christmas. I love all of these, but I think I'm going to go with All I Want for Christmas Is You. Classic. And when will this party be? Christmas Day, the Saturday before Christmas, Christmas Eve, or whenever I feel like hosting it. Probably the Saturday before Christmas, because I wouldn't want to host a party on Christmas Day. Because you're like spending time with family, and stuff like that. Or Christmas Eve, I don't think, because, well, usually where I live, or for me and my family, we have usually some family members and close family friends come to the house, just something to snack on, just to say Merry Christmas or celebrate not Christmas but Christmas Eve together, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't have it Christmas Eve either, but I feel like the Saturday before Christmas would be good. So I'm going to go with that. What kind of food are you serving? Take out all the classics, ham, potatoes, rolls, etc. All my guests are bringing their favorite dishes to share, or just cookies and finger food. Probably just cookies and finger foods. Which dessert are you serving? Fruitcake, eggnog pie, Christmas sugar cookies, Santa hat cupcakes, brownie treats, or peppermint bark. I'm going to go with, this was kind of hard, but I think I'm going to go with the Christmas sugar cookies. How long is this party lasting? Like 4 to 5 hours, an all-day thing, 30 minutes tops, or an hour or two? I'm gonna go with like 4 or 5 hours. Now I wouldn't want it to be like an all-day thing, and not only like 30 minutes later, and not just 30 minutes either. So I would say an hour or like a couple hours. I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, whenever the people want to leave, you can leave, whatever. I'm going to go with like 4 or 5 hours. Lastly, do you believe in Santa Claus? I said this in, I think, yesterday's video. I believe in the spirit of Christmas, so I'm going to go with that. You're getting presents. Okay. You're a generous host who often says the more the merrier. You don't like anyone to feel left out around the holidays. I don't. And like to create a calming and fun atmosphere that gives everyone warm and fuzzy feelings. Being so gracious, you're definitely on Santa's nice list and can expect plenty of presents under the tree. So, there's that. And the second and final quiz I'm going to do today is called Tell me how you spent Christmas as a kid, and I'll let you know how spoiled you were. No judgment. How much did you decorate? Our house was always the most decorated, but I didn't do it myself. Definitely more than average. We hired someone to decorate. I decorated quite a bit. I decorated a normal amount. The only real decorating I do would be putting the ornaments on the tree. Other than that, my pop, because I live with my pop and my aunt and my uncle as well. But other than that, my pop and my dad, they usually go out and put the lights up. Dad and Mom helps them a little bit too, putting up the actual tree and putting the lights up and stuff. I do most of the ornaments. Like, Dad will, like, take an ornament and put, like, the, what is it, oh my goodness, I can't even remember the name. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. But he'll get the ornaments ready, hand me an ornament, and I'll just put them on the tree. So, I don't decorate, like, the entire house. Dad and Pop and my mom usually take care of that. But I do, like I said, decorate, like, put ornaments on the tree and stuff like that. So I'm going to say I decorated quite a bit. How big was your tree? We had more than one tree. Our tree touched the roof. We had a decent sized tree. It was just whatever we picked out at the tree farm, or I could reach the star myself. Well, it is a decent sized tree, but I could reach the star myself. But I'm going to say I could reach the star myself. But it is still a decent sized tree. Definitely. How many presents did you receive? I mean, like I said, I've said this before. I don't really like presents aren't like the most important thing. Like, I'm happy if I don't get anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, if you know me, you know that I'm not the type of person that, like, is begging you for a gift. Like, give me something, please. Like, I'm not like that. Like, if you don't want to give me anything, that's your choice. I'm not going to be super mad at you about it. I don't mind. I mean, you don't even have to give me anything. So, it's fine. But the options are 8 or more, 1 big present, and a few little presents. Just 1 or 2, like 5, about 3. I'm going to say I do definitely get 8 or more. I'm not trying to brag, by the way, about what presents I get. But from, like, my family and stuff like that, man. I want to say 1 big present because every year my parents do try to give me, like, 1 bigger present and then stuff, like, a little bit smaller than that. Like, every year they ask me, what do you want for your big present this year? And we'll try to get it for you. But I obviously do get, like, 8 or more presents a year. But I think I'm going to say 8 or more. Did you get presents in your stockings? Yeah, we get a couple things in there. We didn't hang our stockings. Yes, they'd be overflowing. Yes, and they'd all be individually wrapped. Yeah, but they were mainly just necessities. I'm going to say yes, and they'd be all individually wrapped. Because every single year, like, half the time, like, I remember a couple years ago, like, my parents were trying to fill up my stocking, and they couldn't get anything else in there. And my stocking isn't very small either. Like, I've had the same stocking since I was, like, a little kid. But, like, my stocking is, like, this big. Well, probably bigger. I don't know. But yeah, one year specifically, like, they tried to put everything in. It was overflowing. Like, I remember one Christmas, there was so much stuff in it. I picked up my stocking and, like, stuff started falling out because it was overflowing. But yeah, every gift in there, pretty much all of them are usually individually wrapped. So I'm going to go with yes, and they'd be all individually wrapped. How expensive were your gifts? I mean, okay, this question, I don't like this question because it really doesn't matter how much they paid for it. Like, it's the thought that counts. So I don't really like this question, but of course I have to answer it. So the options are not very expensive. Some were handmade. They were all very expensive. Probably pretty average. Some were pretty expensive and some weren't. My parents would save up money for months for Christmas. Again, I don't really like this question because I don't really worry about the prices Like I said, it's the thought that counts. I don't care if you spend $5 on me. I don't care if you spend 50. I don't care if you spend like even just $1. Like go to a thrift store and get me a book for $3. I'm satisfied. Go to the dollar store and get me like a coloring book and some crayons or something for like $3, $5, whatever, however much it costs, and I'll go to town with that. So I don't really like this question because I don't worry about the price of anything. And of course, like I said, like you don't even have to get me anything if you don't want to. That's up to you. I'm not gonna hate you or love you anymore because of it. You know what I mean? So, but I have to answer it. I have to pick an answer. So I guess I'm just gonna say probably pretty average. You were a little spoiled. You tended to ask for expensive gifts for Christmas, and while sometimes you would get them, you still appreciated the other gifts you received too. Of course, I appreciate everything and anything that I get for Christmas and get for any holiday every year. So I mean, yeah. But yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 13. Bye guys.